This is one of those rare occasions where we make a video and, well, maybe it's not that rare when all the guitars are better than I am. That's pretty common. However, in this instance, these are way above my skill level and my everything, because these are all from the Maton Custom Shop. And if you've been following our videos, or you follow Maton, or you know anything about it, or you're a Tommy fan, or any of that is applicable, you know that the Maton Custom Shop is Andy Allen. Hello, Andy. Another big hello to Andy. We love Andy. But it's really uncommon to have this many custom shops in one place if you're not in Andy's workshop. So, I guess, or at a Tommy show, there's that. I've got what we've been made familiar with by the custom shop, probably most familiar with. This is the TE Personal. It varies from the production model because the font of the certified guitar player inlay is different. It's usually a slightly darker looking top. There's no pick guard. This I'm talking from the EBG series. This is all the personal stuff. Mahogany neck, AP5 Pro, all that stuff you know. Today, starting with a personal, happen to have a cutaway version of it. Here, kidding. I happen to have two, like they're mine. We happen to have two of the thinner bodied. You've heard Tommy talk about those in videos, and we get questions all the time. I heard Tommy talk about a thin guitar, can I get one? Sure, of course. Why wouldn't we be able to, And then, I have a jumbo. We have a jumbo, which doesn't really exist any longer, but Tommy lovingly referred to that as Mega Mouse. Okay, I'll shut up. I'm going to start with the TE Personal. I'm going to do the TE Personal cutaway. I'm going to do the two thin lines. Do the jumbo. I'm going to do nothing fancy whatsoever. I just want you to hear them ring and hear how they respond. You bring your own spice to the recipe. I'll just bring the basics. The basics. I'm a basic dude. Before I move to the next, remember, this is the one that he plays in concert. So if you've been or seen a Tommy concert online or in person or any of that, this is what he's using. Andy doesn't care if you get it or if I get to play it. It's not important. He builds these as if it's going to go to Tommy himself. So that's who it's built for. You wanted to know what he plays live. This is it. Okay, so here's a cutaway version of the same thing. I'm going to do this. because you got the two things. One thing, these are really light. Okay. Second thing, is it different from the EBG guitars? Because everybody asks. Yes, there's a difference. And if you listen with headphones, I want you to be able to hear the difference between this, that, and the other, which I mean the EBG 808 TE or TEC. We've done videos of the two of them. You can compare, but these amongst themselves are, again, different. Great ring to it. Okay, so now I get wacky. How am I going to do this? I almost need a guitar tech dog. I wish I'd had a dog. Could take. This is the Thinline. I don't know if camera 2, if I'm looking at this camera, if you can see in here how much more shallow I would say. I wouldn't really call it thinner because thin makes it sound thin, but this is shallow. First impression of this instrument versus what I'm more used to size-wise, this does feel a little more, a little less. A little more, a little less. By that I mean it's here. Everything's in with me. I'm ready. Hey, that's super fun. That's really fun. Where's that other one at? Oh, look at, there it is. Oh, one thing I will say, and again, another camera 2 look over here. Check out these gold Grovers. They look like Waverleys. They ain't Waverleys. They're gold and they're Grovers. Be like at the Sesame Street Olympics. Who would win gold? Grover. Second of 2 thin lines. You will see the ID numbers come up somewhere around my ugly mug. Just waiting for you to do your version of Tommy's whatever song it is, his that you love, that you've been practicing for a long time. Just waiting for it. Watch, I can't do this. Maybe we could speed this part of the video up. And finally, the jumbo. We went from slim to this. Tommy visited our previous shop and played his first version of this when they sent it to him, the jumbo, and he called it Mega Mouse, which was just funny. And then he played, and you're like, oh, well, he can call it whatever he wants. It was awesome, so awesome. don't think that this will do, well, A, I don't do them justice, but Andy, how does he get it so resonant? These just ring. The jumbo just does this, very much the way it looks. It's just that much more of everything. The thin lines, to me, pick them up right away, and they were easy to manage. The cutaway, obviously the extra usefulness, or if you're adding a capo, or if you're like Tommy and you're doing a different tuning, or it's your alternate, whatever. The personal, which is the more common version of it, you'll always make use of one of those. But I wanted to give you an idea. We wanted to show you what the Andy has been able to do with a, again, they're for Tommy's consumption. If you happen to get in the way of it and grab one before Tommy does, good for you. If you want to know what he plays live, these are what they are in his videos, in his live shows, in his life. Jumbo, thin line, cutaway, personal, au revoir.